Hey, I'm Gary Byrne. I wrote the books Crisis of Character and Secrets of the Secret Service, and I'm doing this quick video on what happens if you're in a situation where you're at an airport and something happens and I'm not armed. Hey, is there some way I can defend myself? And what we're talking about here is a weapon or a defensive tool of opportunity. I'm talking about hot coffee. If somebody comes up and I'm standing outside the local convenience store and somebody comes up with a knife and from 4 feet away or 2 feet away holds a knife out and says, "Give me all your money," I'm going to say, "Sure, no problem," and I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to drop it down. Before I drop it down, I'm going to pull the lid off this and I'm going to throw the hot coffee in their face. Two places you want to aim for is their face and their groin area. Because especially a guy, he sees hot coffee coming at his groin, what's the first thing he's going to do? If it's his face, he's going to do this. He's going to go, and of course he's got the knife in his hand. That gives you the opportunity to run, which I highly recommend. Or two, if you have some skills, you want to close the gap and disarm them, then that also is a good distraction. If you throw the coffee at their groin and they're going to do this, they're going to hollow out. And once they hollow out, again, you can, if you've got some defensive skills, you grab them by the head and you drive it into the ground. Body follows head. Push the head down, the body will follow. You yell for help. Put this scenario in any way you want. At an airport, on an airplane, we know that the 9/11 plane that crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, they used hot coffee as a tool because they knew, it's hot. They had a pot of coffee in one hand, one of the guys, and he had a seat cushion used as a flotation device, seat cushion as a shield, and they ran down the aisle and they said, "Let's roll." So there's many things you can use as a defensive tool or distraction. It may help save your life. It may keep you from being robbed. It may keep you from being stabbed. Whether they have a knife or a gun, it works the same way. Especially if somebody's trying to grab you and take you to another location. If somebody's trying to scoop you up and take you hostage, you have a cup of coffee in your hand or a purse, you fight hard. Inside of law enforcement, as an air marshal, and in the Secret Service, we use the term, you fight to the death right there. Because if they're going to take you somewhere, it's probably because they're going to kill you. So let them force you to kill you right there. I know that's a little dark, but my point is I'm trying to motivate you to fight and defend yourself. If somebody comes up and tries to grab you, you have coffee in your hand, keys, soft targets are face and the groin area. Especially with guys, they're going to protect their groin area. It's just the way we're born. If somebody's trying to attack you with hostility or rob you, don't be afraid to mix it up. This scenario that I'm using happens outside a convenience store, and I throw the coffee on the guy and he runs, and the police come and they say, "What does he look like?" And I say, "Excuse me," and I say, "He's got a green t-shirt on and blue jeans and he's got a big coffee stain in his groin and he's running down the street doing this, ouch, ouch, ouch," or his face and his shirt are covered in coffee. So it's another way for them to quickly identify suspects as they're getting away. And you could also throw it. Let's say you're in the store and you look over and the cashier's being robbed and he has a gun at them, and you feel that the situation is deteriorating. You can take that hot coffee and throw it at them like you would throw a hand grenade. Whatever's in my hand, whatever I can use as a distraction or a defensive tool, a set of keys, car keys, throw it at somebody's head. Somebody standing there with a knife, coming towards you with a knife, and you throw your car keys and hit them in the face, they're going to flinch. Because it's a natural reaction to protect yourself. And that may give you the second you need to run away, or you have them so distracted that you can use some of those defensive skills you've been working on and get them and protect yourself. Just simple tools. Coffee, keys, your purse. Hot coffee will tell them that you're not going to be a soft fit target. Now, I'm not saying use these as your primary tools, but if you can't carry or you refuse to carry a weapon to protect yourself, then you can use these things. Once again, I'm Gary Byrne. I wrote the books Crisis of Character, Secrets of the Secret Service. I greatly appreciate your time, and God bless America.